Hey Terriers fans, welcome back to another episode of Beauties on the Bench. For this episode, we are joined by two veteran forwards, Cameron Bullinger and Nolan. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
It's a pleasure to have you guys on the show. I think it's been highly anticipated because unfortunately neither of you guys were on the show last year.
Debuts.
But this is your debut on Beauties on the Bench, so we're happy to have you.
It's good to be here.
Awesome. Well, to start it off, like I said in the intro, you guys are both two returning veteran forwards. You guys have been playing junior hockey for a few years now, but what's your time been like in Portage over the last 2 seasons?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a blast and been a part of a winning culture this year. So yeah, it's been fun.
Nice.
I think it's been awesome. As soon as I got here, the whole community team welcomed me with open arms, and it feels like I was home ever since I got here. It's been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys, I assume you guys got great billets, I think, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, they feed you well and stuff.
Yeah, good grub. Awesome. That's important. That's important stuff.
Yep.
Second question for you guys here, just like Shirzy touched on there a little bit. Old guys, 20-year-old, we're all 20. Just a good, one of the best, probably the best memory that you have so far in your junior hockey career.
I think my best memory is probably making playoffs last year and playing against Winkler, the top dog in the league, according to standings. But in our eyes, we were gonna go in there and rip them, and I guess
Good environment to play in. It was,
it was awesome.
It was
That's
pretty
what
rowdy.
it was. I'm excited to get back there this year and do it again.
Absolutely.
What about you, boy?
I'd say last year when we went up to Flin Flon area, Baker's Narrow, and stayed at the fishing cabins. All the boys got to hang out together, and that was a blast.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, last year we actually, like Bully just touched on, we didn't actually stay in the Paw like we normally do. We went up and drove an hour north, kind of close to Flin Flon, and we ended up staying in a bunch of cabins pretty much in the middle of nowhere with all the boys. Yeah, and it was super fun. It was kind of very secluded and a very, very cool experience.
Yeah, really cool.
Scotty, do you have a special memory actually?
Jeez.
Because you've played a lot of years in junior.
I've played a lot of junior hockey. I haven't done a whole lot of winning in junior hockey so far. But I'd say just being around the rink with the guys, honestly, day in, day out is probably one of the most special things. I guess you kind of cherish how much time you get to spend with the guys, and once it's coming to an end, you appreciate it a bit more.
A lot of good friendships probably.
Absolutely,
over the years.
Tons of great friendships.
Awesome. Well, so for those of you who don't know, these two guys are from North Dakota. And obviously there's a big rivalry between Canada and US, especially in hockey. Canada typically, has dominated over the last, couple decades, but recently, recently USA has been kind of closing the gap a little bit, like a lot of other countries.
The gap is closed.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens when the four nations face off. We'll see what happens between
That's
Canada.
the big one.
That is the big one. Obviously, Canada had a little bit of a disappointing last couple of years in the World Juniors, and USA has happened to win. So, what does that mean, you guys being from the States?
Yeah, I mean, I think USA hockey is definitely trending in the right direction, no doubt. A lot of good players coming up, and the future's bright for sure.
I think the same thing. Like you said, the players that are in NHL right now from Canada might have to be a step ahead of the U.S. players, but coming up, I think the U.S. has got Canada beat.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but I think I agree with them.
Yeah, I mean,
it is
me
trending.
personally, I just think the U.S. guys are a little soft. That's all. That's all compared to the big guys up north. That's
The big boys up north.
Yeah.
Last question, just to end it off here for you fellas. Just one guy on this team, you call his phone and he is 100% not going to answer. Who's that guy?
Oh, I know.
Well, we'll start with you then.
Johnny Ballos.
I think that's
I think Shirzy, honestly. He never answers. I'll text him, and I don't get an answer for ever. I don't think he has notifications on or something. He's never answered.
You're on his time.
Yeah. It's his time or no time, pretty much. So.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty reliable. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. Well, Terriers fans, we want to thank you for tuning in for this episode of Beauties on the Bench. Thanks to Nolan and Cameron for joining us today. We hope to see you on the next video. And we want to thank our sponsor, Homestead Co-op, for sponsoring this video, and we hope to see you guys later.